and also known as Melinda the Science Valley. I am student at Science School in on an academy level 1, so an expert in problem solving and problem solving I solve the hours. And today we are having a new AI with a new episode, and our AI session name is Perplexity. It's a new AI and available on the WhatsApp. You will easily chat with this AI and voice and you will chat with voice messages and chat, and in the Chrome you will doing an interview with a perplexity that's new AI. So when we explore this AI, so let's start it. We can start this interview. We can open the voice mode. Hello, how are you?
Hey there, how's it going?
I am good. What about you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. What's on your mind today?
Okay, so today my mind is a new topic, and my topic name is explore about the Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro technique. This is our topic, and today we are having some questions on related this topic. So my first topic is what is Pomodoro technique? What's that really mean to you personally? Can you explain in some minutes?
Absolutely. The Pomodoro technique is a time management method developed by Francesco Cirillo in the late 1980s. It uses a timer to break work into intervals, typically 25 minutes long, called Pomodoros, followed by a short break of about 5 minutes. After 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer break, usually 15 to 30 minutes. It helps improve focus and productivity by creating a sense of urgency and making tasks more manageable.
Okay, so my next question is how we can use this technique, Pomodoro, in our life, studies, and business. Can you explain it in two to
Great.
three minutes?
Sure. Using Pomodoro technique for studying can be really effective for staying focused and preventing burnout. Here's how you can use it in your study routine. 1. Choose a specific task or topic to focus on, like a chapter or set of problems. 2. Set a timer for 25 minutes and study with full focus during that time. 3. When the timer goes off, take a short 5-minute break to relax. 4. Repeat this cycle for 4 Pomodoros and then take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This keeps your mind fresh and helps you stay motivated over longer study sessions.
Oh, that's very good. Thanks for giving answer. So my next question is, what are the benefits and the disadvantages of Pomodoro technique? Can you explain it in 2 minutes?
Sure. Here are some advantages and disadvantages of the Pomodoro technique. Advantages. 1. It improves focus by encouraging short bursts of concentrated work. 2. Regular breaks help reduce mental fatigue and burnout. 3. It can boost productivity by providing structure and a sense of accomplishment after each interval. Disadvantages. 1. It might not suit tasks that require long periods of deep thinking or flow. 2. Some people may find the timer interruptions disruptive if they're in a good rhythm. 3. It may not work as well for highly collaborative or unpredictable tasks. In summary, it's great for focused, individual work, but might not fit every situation.
Okay, so my next, can you tell me what name I will call you?
Sure thing. The name of the technique is Pomodoro, which actually means tomato in Italian. It's named after the tomato-shaped kitchen timer the creator originally used. So just remember Pomodoro like the tomato.
Okay, can you tell me what is your name?
I'm Perplexity, your helpful assistant here to answer any questions you have.
Okay, do you have any nickname?
Nope, no nickname so far, but feel free to call me whatever you like.
Okay, so I will call you Dude. Okay, are you here? Are you here? Hello.
Hey again, what else would you like to chat about?
Okay. So my next question is, how has the Pomodoro technique helped students and professionals manage distraction in today's fast-paced digital world, and what physiological principles make it so effective?
Great question. The Pomodoro technique helps students and professionals by promoting focus and managing time better. The core principles are 1. Work in short, focused bursts, usually 25 minutes. 2. Take short breaks after each session to rest your mind. 3. After 4 work sessions, take a longer break to recharge. This structure keeps you energized, helps you avoid burnout, and makes tasks feel more manageable. It's all about balancing work and rest to stay productive over longer periods.
Okay, that's a very good answer. So my next question is: many people struggle with procrastination. How can the Pomodoro technique be used not just as a time management tool, but as a mindset shift to overcome mental resistance to starting tasks?
That's a great perspective. The Pomodoro technique isn't just about managing time, it can also shift your mindset. For people who struggle with procrastination, the idea of working, you're welcome.
Please continue.
Sure. Using the Pomodoro technique as more than just a timer can really help shift your mindset. Here's how. First, it helps break down overwhelming tasks into smaller, manageable steps. That shift makes it easier to start tasks you might otherwise procrastinate on. Second, it builds a routine that trains your brain to focus for short sprints, making it easier over time to jump into work. Lastly, it creates a sense of progress and satisfaction after each interval, which can motivate you to keep going. So it's not just about timing your tasks, it's about building a mindset of focus and progress.
Okay, that's a very good answer. So my next question is, in what ways can the Pomodoro technique be adapted for creative work or deep learning sessions where focus and flow are crucial for success?
Great question. For deep work or collaborative sessions, you can adapt the Pomodoro technique by tweaking the intervals and breaks to match the flow of the work. For deep work, you might extend your focus sessions to 45 or 50 minutes before taking a longer break, allowing for deep concentration. For collaborative work, you can use Pomodoro intervals to structure discussions or brainstorming, ensuring everyone stays on task. Adjusting the length of focus and break times to fit the group's needs can keep energy levels high and maintain momentum.
Okay. So my next question is, can Pomodoro be combined with other productivity like task batching or the Eisenhower matrix for a more personalized time management strategy? If so, how?
Absolutely. The Pomodoro technique can easily be combined with other productivity methods. For example, combine it with task batching by grouping similar tasks together and then using Pomodoro intervals to tackle each batch. For Eisenhower matrix, you can first prioritize tasks by urgency and importance, and then use Pomodoros to systematically work through the top priorities in short bursts. Mind mapping can also be broken into Pomodoro sessions, giving you focused time to brainstorm and then reflect during breaks. This flexibility helps you tailor the technique to fit your personal productivity style.
Okay, dude. So my next question is, in today's culture of multitasking and notifications, how can the simplicity of the Pomodoro technique be used to align require attention, reserve, and clarity in daily life?
That's a great question. The Pomodoro technique really emphasizes single tasking, focusing on one task at a time. In a culture of multitasking, it can feel a bit counterintuitive, but it's actually a strength. By focusing deeply on one thing, you often get it done faster and at a higher quality. You can think of it as improving efficiency by doing one task well before moving to the next. Over time, that focus can actually reduce stress and improve overall productivity. So, applying it in a distracted environment can actually help people feel more in control and less overwhelmed.
Okay, so my next question is, with so many Pomodoro timer apps and digital tools are available, what features should someone look for to create the most effective and personalized Pomodoro experience?
To create the most effective and personalized Pomodoro experience, here are a few tips. 1. Choose a tool that matches your style. If you like physical reminders, a simple kitchen timer might work best. If you prefer digital, look for an app with customizable intervals and notifications. 2. Adjust the intervals to suit your natural focus time. Some people do better with 25-minute intervals, others might prefer 50 minutes, followed by longer breaks. 3. Personalize your breaks. Do something that truly refreshes you, whether that's stretching, a quick walk, or even a short meditation. The key is to experiment. What works best for someone else might not be perfect for you, so tailor it to your habits and energy levels.
Okay, so now you tell me about that. Is Pomodoro technique is actually with actually work in our daily life?
Yes, the Pomodoro technique can absolutely work in daily life. Many people find it boosts their productivity by helping them focus better and avoid burnout. It works because it makes tasks feel more manageable. Even if you're busy or easily distracted, those short, focused intervals help you get started, keep going. The regular breaks also keep your energy up throughout the day. It might take a little time to adjust to the rhythm, but once you do, it can fit into almost any routine, whether you're working, studying, or even doing household tasks. It's all about finding the intervals that work best for you and sticking with it.
Okay, so my next question is, what role can the Pomodoro technique in the now AI era where students are often doing some skills with some tasks and digital overload? So how can entrepreneurs, content creators use this method and teachers use this method to teach time awareness and focus study habits. What do you think?
In the AI era, where there are so many digital distractions, the Pomodoro technique can be a powerful tool for students and teachers. It creates a structure that helps maintain focus and resist the urge to multitask or get distracted by notifications. For students, it teaches discipline and shows them how to break overwhelming tasks into smaller steps, which helps build productive habits. For teachers, it can be a great way to structure lessons or study sessions, helping students stay engaged in shorter bursts. By practicing focused attention, students can build stronger concentration skills that will serve them well in any environment, digital or not. It's all about creating good habits that stick.
Okay, so as you know, we are we are have different cultures and professions like Muslim to Muslim to any other culture, and artists to healthcare workers. How has the Pomodoro technique used in these cultures and professions? And what lesson we can learn by using Pomodoro technique in our different cultures and professions, and how?
That's such an insightful question. The Pomodoro technique has been embraced worldwide because it's so flexible. It can fit into many different cultures and professions, whether you're a student in a quiet library or a professional in a busy office. One lesson we all learned from it is the value of balancing focus with rest. No matter your culture or profession, that balance can boost productivity and well-being. The technique also teaches us to be more mindful of our time, which can be especially helpful in fast-paced environments or high-pressure jobs. It reminds us to take breaks and recharge, which is universally valuable. Ultimately, the Pomodoro technique proves that no matter where we are or what we do, focused effort combined with rest can make us more effective and balanced.
Okay, so my next question is: in our world and whole community dominated by social media and artificial intelligence era, how we can create boundaries in our eras and communities, uh, using Pomodoro sessions to protect their time balance and their distractions. How?
That's a really thoughtful point. In a world dominated by social media and AI, the Pomodoro technique can help communities find balance. Using Pomodoro sessions can create focused time for meaningful work or conversation without digital distractions. It's about carving out intentional space where you're fully present, whether that's for a community project, family time, or even quiet reflection. By encouraging balance between focused sessions and breaks, we can foster more mindful interaction, reduce stress from constant digital noise, and rediscover the value of being present. Ultimately, it can help individuals and whole communities find a healthier rhythm in this tech-driven age.
Okay. My next question is: if we cannot during time management, so how Pomodoro technique help me to manage manage time management, to how to manage my time in my daily routine and daily days, how by using Pomodoro technique.
If traditional time management doesn't work for you, the Pomodoro technique offers a simpler, more flexible approach. Instead of stressing over planning an entire day, you just focus on the next 25-minute burst of work. It helps you stay present and move step by step. Over time, you build a rhythm of focusing, then resting, which can make the day feel more manageable. Even if you're not naturally a planner, it gives you a structure that's easy to follow. So instead of thinking about managing the whole day at once, you break it down into smaller focus periods. It's a simple, effective way to manage your time without feeling overwhelmed.
Okay, my next question is, what are the biggest disconnections, misconceptions about the Pomodoro techniques? What are the biggest difficulties and misconceptions about the Pomodoro technique, such as a student is only for students or it's only for teachers, and how can these myths be debunked through real life stories and flexible adaptation?
One big misconception is that the Pomodoro technique is only for students. In reality, professionals, creatives, and even teachers use it to stay focused and avoid burnout. Another misconception is that it's too rigid. Actually, it's highly flexible. You can adjust the intervals to fit your work style, whether you're writing, coding, or teaching. To bridge these gaps in understanding, it's important to emphasize that it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a tool that can be tailored to any routine or profession, helping people find focus and balance in their own way.
Okay, when motivation is very low and our willpower is very weak, how can the Pomodoro technique help as a small, gentle structure that help to improve to discipline and improve time management? How we can do with using the help we will using the help of technique for improve our time management, discipline, and focus on our work in daily life.
For small business owners or individuals managing irregular schedules, the Pomodoro technique offers a flexible way to introduce more structure without feeling overwhelmed. It helps by encouraging short bursts of focused work, which can fit into any schedule, even if things are constantly changing. By focusing on one task at a time, you reduce mental clutter and improve productivity without needing to plan every detail of your day. Over time, this builds discipline naturally. As you start to see results from your focused effort, it creates a sense of progress and control, helping to blend work and time management into daily life more smoothly.
Okay, so tell me about that, how we can use Pomodoro technique in our life to improve our focus on one work, not multitasking. How and how much time to doing this technique, Pomodoro technique, to improve focus on one work, not multitasking.
To use the Pomodoro technique to improve focus on one task and avoid multitasking, start small. You can begin with just a few 25-minute sessions each day, focusing on one task at a time. Even 2 or 3 focused sessions can help train your brain to stay on track without multitasking. Over time, you can gradually increase the number of sessions as your focus improves. Even just a couple of weeks of practice can help you build the habit of single tasking, making it easier to focus deeply without getting distracted.
Okay, so now tell me about if we can use the Pomodoro technique in first time. So, what mistake we can do using a Pomodoro technique in our daily life, and what in the first time we can use Pomodoro technique? How? What's the mistake we
When you
can do in using the first time Pomodoro technique in our life and in our work in daily routine? That's my question. I hope so you will understand.
Absolutely, I understand. If you're using the Pomodoro technique for the first time, one mistake people often make is not being flexible. It's okay to adjust the intervals if 25 minutes doesn't feel right. Another mistake is not fully committing to breaks. Those breaks are essential to staying refreshed. Also, don't worry if it feels strange at first. Building the habit takes time. The key is to start small and be patient with yourself. As you practice, you'll find the right rhythm, and soon it will feel more natural in your daily routine.
Okay. So my next question is how we can use the Pomodoro technique to improve our bad habits to change good habits in our daily lifestyle, in our daily life and lifestyles.
The Pomodoro technique can help transform bad habits into good ones by building consistency and structure into your daily routine. Here's how. First, it breaks tasks into manageable chunks so you're less likely to procrastinate. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, you focus on just one short session at a time. Second, by sticking to a pattern of work and rest, you begin to build discipline and better time management habits. Over time, this structure helps you naturally develop more productive routines, whether at work or at home. Finally, it creates a sense of accomplishment after each session, which reinforces positive habits and helps replace less productive behaviors with more focused, intentional ones.
Okay, so how my next question is how can Pomodoro technique help people and humans to change our lifestyle and the daily routine by using Pomodoro technique in our daily life and team and businesses and work.
The Pomodoro technique can definitely help us achieve better life balance. By setting focused work blocks and dedicated breaks, it encourages not only productivity, but also time for rest, reflection, or even self care. Over time, this balance helps reduce stress, prevent burnout, and create a healthier relationship with work. It allows us to prioritize both productivity and personal well being, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling daily routine.
Okay, so my next question is for a long time learners struggling with studies, personal growth, and the responsibilities, how can the Pomodoro technique act as a tool uh, to help us in our these responsibilities and studies and personal growth as a learner and as a local person.
The Pomodoro technique is great for balancing long term goals, responsibilities, and personal growth. As a listener or local person, it helps break down big tasks like studying or personal projects into smaller, achievable steps. It keeps you focused on the task at hand while making time for rest so you don't burn out. Over time, this fosters discipline, keeps you progressing steadily toward your goals, and helps create a balanced approach to managing both responsibilities and personal development.
Okay, so my next question is what lessons and students or young persons learn about discipline, time management, and personal boundaries by applying and using the Pomodoro technique in our life and lifestyle. So, how can this foundation and impact their entire future career by using Pomodoro technique?
By applying the Pomodoro technique, young persons learn discipline by sticking to focused intervals and taking intentional breaks. This helps them build better time management skills by breaking tasks into manageable pieces. They also learn personal boundaries, like balancing work and rest, which helps avoid burnout. Over time, these habits become second nature, helping them succeed in future challenges by staying productive, focused, and balanced.
Okay, if we had to create a short podcast, like a podcast or video about how one person transform and change their life using Pomodoro technique from bad habits to calm behavior, from bad behavior to calm and good behavior. What story would you tell and what message would you want the world to hear now time, right now?
If I had to wrap up a podcast or video, I'd say the key takeaway is how small, consistent changes can transform your life. The Pomodoro technique shows us that focusing on one thing at a time, with regular breaks, can lead to huge improvements in productivity and well being. The message I'd want to leave is that lasting change doesn't happen overnight. It's about building small, sustainable habits that add up over time. You have the power to change your life one step at a time, and the Pomodoro technique is a powerful tool to help you get there.
Okay, so now I will share something which related my life. So I will study at Hans School on an academy in Chip in level one. This school AI and technology school I will learn and during responsibilities as a student. So these schools are some tasks we can do every day and every routine. These tasks name is first story post. First we can do story post and then we can create Canva post and we can see the text reviews and give the reviews on live on social media and then we can do interviews with humans and we can do interviews with AI. So how can Pomodoro technique help us in these tasks in my life and daily routine? Can you explain it? I will share my personal experience, my personal thing in my life. So tell me how Pomodoro technique helped me in my task. Okay, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. How can I
Okay.
help you?
So I will ask
Sure.
a question and share a personal thing I will do in my life. So in I will take a class in online at home Rehan School Online Academy in Egypt. As a student, I will take class and during some tasks on my daily routine and daily life, daily day. So these are some tasks like story posts can propose interviews with AI, interviews with humans, and the text reviews. We can see the text, and then we can give the review of the text in social media online. So, how Pomodoro technique help us in during my tasks on my daily routine and daily day in my class and in my at my home.
That's a great question. AI tools can really help with daily tasks and routines. For instance, they can help you stay organized by setting reminders and managing your schedule. They can also help you quickly find information or summarize text, which can save time on research or assignments. They can even help with things like drafting emails or brainstorming ideas, making your day more efficient. Exactly. AI can help you focus more on meaningful
Okay,
tasks by taking
so I
your well.
will asking about
Sure.
that. How Pomodoro technique help us in my task in daily routine?
Automation can really streamline your tasks. For example, you can automate reminders so you never forget important things. You can also automate data entry or simple reports, saving you time. Even things like scheduling or sending routine messages can be automated. That frees you up to focus on more important or creative tasks.
Okay, that's a good question. So, can you give me any advice for our audience who watching you now, time right now?
Definitely. A good piece of advice for managing your time is to start each day by identifying your top priorities. Focus on the most important tasks first when you have the most energy. Break big tasks into smaller steps to make them easier to manage. And always try to set aside a bit of time to review what you've accomplished and plan for the next day. That keeps you on track.
Okay, thank you so much for giving a precious time. So our time is going long. 38 minutes of yours as our interview. I hope you will like this interview and our conservation. So I will share my experience with doing with interview philosophy. So I will learn about how to manage my time in my daily routine and during a task. Plus 50 said you will schedule a task and set the reminders for tasks. First you will do a small task and then you will full energy. So first you will do small task and then after if you had uh, oh, sorry.
No,
Then you will full energy. So you will doing a small task, and after you will take some rest. Then you will take some rest, and after you will do a long and full energy task so that I will learn set the reminders for tasks and first you will do small tasks then you will take a rest for some minutes and then you will doing a long task like interviews with humans and with the text reviews so that's I will learn into the interview how to manage your time and how to manage your task in daily life. So I hope so I will apply this technique, Pomodoro technique on my life. How that's so I will manage my time easily. So time is going 14 minutes. So it's fine. Take care, everyone. I hope so. You will like this conversation and interview. Bye bye. I am your host, William Data Science.